Every living organism has one amazing ability, the ability to produce more of its own kind. This process is called reproduction. Now, what is reproduction? Reproduction is the biological process through which animals create new individuals like them. Amazing ability, the ability to produce more of its own kind. This process is called reproduction. Now, what is reproduction? Reproduction is the biological process through which animals create new individuals like themselves. Without reproduction, life on earth would stop existing. So, in this chapter, we will explore how animals reproduce, how new life begins, and the remarkable stages of development. Animals reproduce mainly in two ways: sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction requires two parents, a male and a female, and a fusion of special cells called gametes. Gametes are tiny reproductive cells that start all new life. The male gamete produces sperms and female gamete produces egg. Each gamete carries only half of the genetic information. When these two meet and fuse, a new life begins as a zygote, and from this single cell, an entire animal develops. Male reproductive system consists of a pair of testes which produces millions of sperms, scrotum that protects testes and keep them cool, sperm duct which carries sperms, and penis releases sperms. While a female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries whose main function is to produce ovum or egg. Then oviduct, which is also known as fallopian tube, where fertilization usually occurs. Then uterus, where the baby develops, and vagina, which receives the sperms. When a sperm meets and fuses with an egg, it forms a zygote. This process is called fertilization, and it occurs usually in the fallopian tube. Fertilization are of two types, internal and external fertilization. In internal fertilization, the fusion occurs inside the body of the female, like humans, cats, and cows. While in external fertilization, the eggs and sperms are released outside the body, usually in water, as in the case of frogs and fish. After the fertilization process, the zygote begins its beautiful journey of growth. The single cell starts dividing again and again. These repeated divisions slowly form a small ball of cells. This developing structure is called an embryo. At this stage, the embryo travels down the fallopian tube towards the uterus. By the time it reaches the uterus, it has turned into a tiny mass of